Are you on? I don't know if that'll work. We'll see if that works. Okay, friends, Mike here at the Royal Jam Recording Studio. Thank you for your attention. Welcome to episode 4. I promise you some pay dirt in this video and no banjo jokes. Are you on? And I need to clarify, I don't hate the banjo. I just love music. Now here's how you tune a banjo. The skinny string, if you have a 5-string banjo, it has that tuner halfway up the neck. That is a skinny G string. It's higher pitched than the following D, G, B, D. 4-string banjos are just D, G, B, D, but the 5-string banjo has that higher G up there. That screws everything up, but there you go. And I'll get back to that later, I promise. I also apologize to all my banjo playing friends. I was just funning with you last time. Okay, so now let's get into how you can play anything with a string based on that stuff we talked about in the last video. Are you on? If you remember, we said the whole string was the fundamental. But if I stop the string in the middle, I get an octave of the fundamental. So that'd be the 12th fret right in the middle. And if I go 2/3, I get a 5th an octave above the fundamental, and so that would correspond to the 7th fret. And right here, in 3/4 the length of the string, so that would correspond to the 5th fret. See, there's the thing. If you know where the 5th fret, the 7th fret, and the 12th fret are, every other note in the scale is only going to be a whole step or a half step away from those places. So there's the fundamental, there's the 2, the 3, and the flat 3, the 4, the 5, the 6 is right around there, the dominant 7, the 7, and the octave. So you can find all your notes that way. That'll work on any stringed instrument. If you think about the string in partitions like that, where all 12 notes are in the first half of the string, and you can find the 5th fret and the 7th fret and the 12th fret, of course, everything you can reference is from right there. And that actually makes it kind of easy to visualize how things go. Okay, so here we have basically a chord chart for guitar, uke, banjo, and violin or mandolin as basically fingering charts like a guitar player is familiar with. These are all G chords. And you can take the notes that you play on a guitar and transfer them over onto whatever tuning you're using anyway. If you're familiar with drop tunings, you do that all the time. But with standard tunings, you'll notice that a lot of the shapes are the same, especially for banjo. Now, if you remember back in episode 2, we had all those different tunings. But did you notice that all the strings are only tuned in 3 intervals? There's the fourths that guitar players are used to, and you're also used to that weird G to B, which is only a third, and you know that's a little different. But all those fretless instruments are tuned in fifths. A fifth is just a fourth backwards, you know. G to C, G, A, B, C. But going backwards on a violin, let's say, they're tuned in fifths, and so if you're on a C on one string, that's a G on the next one, and then a D on the next one, and then an A on the next one, and an E on the next one, and a B on the next. You know what I'm saying here? So you could take basically the intervals that you're really used to on a guitar and just convert them to other instruments. And you can create your chords or reimagine your chords by drawing a little chart. Now you know the tunings of all those instruments, and you have an idea of how you can figure out where the notes are on each string. I hope that helps. Okay, so I hope you guys are all healthy out there. We're all good here, and thank you for sticking around for episode 4 of how to play anything with a string.